3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It is always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade. And sometimes you don't even need to be in a trade. Just wait. Be on the sidelines. It's better to be safe than sorry. Who's heard that one before? I know I have. All right, guys. So we do have some that are green, some that are red. For example, we have XEC up almost 2%. We have TAO up over 1%. We have Core up 0.4%. Boring, right? Sometimes it's just better to be on the sidelines. Now, I know what you may be thinking, but Joe, all these people on YouTube and Twitter and all these groups, they're posting result after result after result, 30%, 40%, 80%. I think I'm gonna join their group. Ooh. All right, well, good luck. How are they getting those results? How many charts are they posting? Because look, 0.3, 0.4, 0.6, 0.3. This right there, I just gave you 4 or 5 that I listed. So out of all these, let's just say we picked 20 of them. One of them did 3.4. And if they're doing 30%, 40%, when did they post it? Did they post it last week? Did they post it yesterday? Not only that, how many are they posting in order to get that result? Like, these are the questions that you have to ask. However, our greed just shows us, oh man, they got results. This guy got results. Like, there's some on Twitter, especially, 57x leverage, 98x leverage, 120x leverage, and they're up, 30% or 80% or 5,000%. Who cares? The point is, how many times did they have to enter to get that? How many times are they posting for their entries to work? It's funny how they only show the results of the winners and not while they're doing it. Because that's the hard part. I mean, if you can do these results all the time because you're posting these all the time, why don't you show what you're doing and how you're doing it and with how much? Okay, you got 700%. Awesome. How did you do it? Well, when this broke this level, I entered $10. Okay, cool. And it came down, so I added another $4. Sounds right. It went up, started doing well, but then it came down and almost got liquidated, so I added $15. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Then it finally started doing what I was doing. I'm trading on the 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame. Now it's going the way I thought it was going to go, and now I'm up. Awesome. I see the whole process. I see what you were doing when you were doing it. You bought the breakout. It was above certain moving average. It broke out of a certain pattern. It was, okay. But just to show, hey guys, look at me. Look at how successful I am, how I know how to do these charts. I got 80%. That's good for you, man. But how did you do it? And that's what I don't get. Uh-oh, starting to rant. That's what I don't get. Like, for me, I want to show you what I do. I want to show you what I do. Others, they want to show you what they did. Look at me. Pat myself on the back. I'm so great and everything. Look at me. No. I'm there in the trenches with you. Hey, guys, this is the plan. Come on, let's huddle up. This is the plan. This is what we're doing. This is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to change our lives. The other guys, hey, look what I did. Look at all my results. Oh, you want to learn from me? Tough. I'll show you what I'm doing. And if you don't understand, tough luck for you. I see it, guys. I see it. All right. Let's see here. Crypto Candy says, be kind and support the channel. Smash those likes. Yes, please, definitely, guys. Smash the likes. We do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We show you how to successfully trade. Like, we literally go through the psychology of trading. I walk you step by step on what I'm looking for, what I'm seeing, and I'm explaining all of this to you. So I'm actually verbalizing my thought process. So that's extremely important. All these other people, No, they want you to be sheep. I don't. Right now I have warriors. I have warriors right now that are putting charts in the group. It's like, oh wow, I didn't even see that one. Or it's so funny when they'll post something and it'd be like, dude, my alert just went off on that one too. Or I'll post and they're like, oh yeah, I've been watching that one. I'm actually in it. I got in it yesterday or today. I was like, dude, that's great. So it makes me really happy, guys. Makes me really happy. Yeah, that's one that we will look at too. Yeah, definitely we'll do a rapid fire on BCH. Now there's a lot of these coins that look good. The past couple of days, I was really hoping that we were going to have a move yesterday after Trump's speech. And I had all my alerts. What I need to do is I started deleting a bunch of alerts from charts, but I think I need to start from a clean slate. And more than likely, that's what I'll do today, is because I said some alerts today and I'm watching some and I have some watch lists that I'm doing, but I think I'm just going to start all over, start fresh, because I'm expecting us to maybe have a slight pump before we have the dump. And we're going to talk about that on Bitcoin in just a moment. So here we do have the fear and greed index. Right now it's at 71, which is surprising to me. I would think that it'd be around 50-ish. But right now it's still at 71. People are still very hopeful. And let's go ahead and get to the chart. So let's see what we're talking about. Ooh, I don't know which one. This one. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait. Where am I at? Y'all see that? BCH? Ah, that's funny. So that was my alert on BCH, and it went off today about 20 minutes ago. I was preparing for the show. See right there? That is funny. All right. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. Warriors. That's what we do in the group. We create warriors. Now, it's for only those that want to become warriors. Some are happy being sheep, and it's okay. Some are happy with just getting the calls, and that's okay. Some of them want to truly change their life. They are sick and tired of being sick and tired. They want to be able to not rely on anybody, but they want to find these. They want to know the absolute best strategic ways of entering and exiting. Because at any moment, the market can change. And when it does, they have the know-how on what to do and how to do it. As opposed to, hopefully, I'm awake or I'm not, running errands or anything, and I see the alert, I go to it. I'm here all the time too, but I'm just giving it a scenario. And then the alert goes off, it's like, oh man, like it's changing. And then now I got, everybody, hey, close all the trades like we did last time. Close all the trades. I don't like how it's looking. Instead of waiting for that, you can see it's like, oh, I don't like how this looks. Let me look at some other coins. Ooh, no. Let me go look at Bitcoin again. No, I think I'm gonna move up my stop loss. So give you a heads up. Hey, we got Brackish in the house. What's up, guys? So happy you guys are here. We're gonna go over Bitcoin really quick. Then we're gonna go over Bitcoin Cash. If you have any coins you want me to do, definitely let me know. We will get those squared away. So in the group, we did, this was a video I did earlier. I think it was like at 6 in the morning. I forget what it was. We have a plan A, plan B. So what are we going to do from here? So this is on the daily time frame. And it's really best to kind of zoom out and just kind of see what's going on. So for here, let me turn on the background music just a little bit. If it gets too loud, let me know. Yeah, we'll do IOTX. You always type in IOTEX. Is it IOTX or IOTEX? Very important. And if it is IOTEX, what exchange is that on? Extremely important, because I know of an IOTX. Not familiar with an IOTEX. Very important. All right, moving on. This is good to kind of zoom out. Look at the bigger picture. Right now we do have, this high, the low, high, low. So we got this coming down, then it changed direction. And then it started coming down again, then it changed direction. So this is actually in this range. See how it's going up, coming down, going up, coming down. So it's in this range right here. Now, we do have our liquidity zone or resistance zone or sell pressure area. All these words mean the same thing. Everybody uses different words. Just the sweep, area of rebalance. Those are some recent words that I've heard, but all these have the same meaning. This is a wall. More than likely, the price will come down. Not only do we, and the way we get this, candle body closes and candle body closes. So whenever you have a pivot or a swing, the area where the price action changes direction, and then you have another pivot or swing or an area where the price action changes direction, you have this level and this level. Well, these two levels are pretty close together, so this can just be a zone. That's how I do my zones. We have all this right here. Very, very high sell pressure. Price action came up here and all the way to the zone and came down. Now, plan A is possible we get rejected here right at 38.2. So this is right about here, 38.2. We get rejected here. Now, does it mean that it's going to get rejected? No, this is just an area of resistance, and we got previously rejected, so we may get rejected again. If we do, my thought process is come down here to about 65.8, bounce here, and start coming up. This is plan A. Now, when it gets over here and it gets into our sell zone, this is when everybody's going to get bullish. Everybody's going to get bullish. And they're going to say, oh, it's going to 100K. We are so close to 100K. It might come down a little bit. Then everybody starts FOMOing in and it breaks through our resistance zone. Then it comes up to our next very high area of liquidity. Again, fancy word for meaning that everybody's selling. To me, it really upsets me. There's like 5 or 6, maybe even 7 words that are exactly the same that mean the exact same thing, but they're pronounced differently and spelled differently. Liquidity, sell pressure, liquidity zone. This is an area where we have a lot of sellers ready. People who bought down here or even further down. This is where they're selling. Well, they're selling in this zone, but there's also a lot of sell orders right here. So when the price comes up and all these sell orders get hit, price should come down. However, I'm pretty sure that all these people are going to be going 100K, 100K, 100K by the weekend, 100K by this date. And it's going to blast us to the very, very height of 73.794. I think we're going to hit this, pass it by maybe $1 or $2 or $10, $15, and then come straight down and come down hard too, because now all these sell orders, all this sell zone, they're going to start taking effect. As far as there's going to be more sellers than buyers. We'll put it that way. And it's going to come down and come down really hard. We might get a bounce right here at 68.2, then come up, and then come down again really hard. So what this is doing, this is liquidating all the people who are going long. All the people, oh man, we're going to 100K. Yeah, I'm going to do a 2X. I'm going to do a 10X. I'm going to do a 50X leverage. Going to liquidate all that. Then it's going to come down really hard. More than likely bounce right up around 62, 60, right around here. And then bounce and then possibly start coming up. But at this point, this is when we'll look at it again to see, oh, what's going to happen. Now that's plan A. Plan B comes down now. This is better in the long run versus this one. And the reason for that is because now we found our bottom. We're still waiting to clarify, hey, is this the bottom? Did we already hit the bottom? Before, people were saying, no, we haven't hit the bottom yet. But now, as more and more months are going by, now they're saying this was the bottom for this recent move. This was the bottom. Now we're not looking back. If we were to come down, then come up again, because it has to go down and go up and come down, give people hope. Then come down, come up, break through this level 60-ish area, come down, kind of come up a little bit, and then get into this area that we've been talking about for forever, between 52 and 50. This area is support. Now, granted, it's not a lot of support. These are on the daily time frame. It'd be better if we had this support coming down, support, coming down, support, coming down, support. This would show that this would be a very nice area of support. However, we only have this area. But if it does come down in here between 50 and 52, I believe that we'll get our bounce. And then this will be our low. And then now everything is super, super bullish. Even though it seems like it's taking forever. And we're already approaching August, guys, the 8th month of the year. This year's almost done. This year is almost done. What do we have? We have, what's the Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. The fastest time of the year. We're approaching that. So can we please, Bitcoin, can we please just work with us? Go down to 50.52, then go up. And let's make this money. So let's make this money, guys. All right. So Brackish is not following instructions. So because of that, well, we cannot help you, Brackish. I do apologize for that. It's extremely important to not only come into, let me see if you're still here. You're still here, man. Brackish, I'm calling you out. I asked a question. It's extremely important that you follow directions so that we can help you. I can only help you, or I can only help those who truly want help. So give you a heads up. All right, moving on. All right, so let's go here. We got Dylan in the house. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for being here. We got Pita in the house. What's up, buddy? Who else is here? We got Peter in the house. Let's see here. We got Crypto 420. Crypto 420. Welcome aboard. Welcome back, really. Or welcome again. I don't know. And then let's see here. We got Crypto Candy asking for BCH. So let's go ahead and do that one. Let's do that one. I like Caspa. Caspa looks good. It's not ready yet though. And I don't want to post them now and then be in these for several days, if not weeks, before it goes up or before our stop loss gets hit. But I am looking at Caspa. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and go to YouTube. While that's happening, let us look at, we got Grant in the house. What's up, Grant? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you guys for being here. See here, we got Nader saying, hey, Joe, do you utilize bookmaps? No. There's my Bitcoin Cash. So let's do Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash on the move. What I buy right now? No. Why? Because it's pumping. But Joe, nope, I wouldn't buy now. But we're going to go over that in just a second. Nader says, hey, Joe, do you utilize bookmaps in recognizing support resistance levels? No. Why? Because I can see it on the chart. If you were to put up bookmap, you would see that there are levels here and here. This and I guarantee it. Right now, check it. If you have bookmap, check it for BCH. Check to see if these are levels. I guarantee these are levels. And up here. So when I first heard about bookmap, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. You can tell where the sellers are at? That's really good. So I'm going to sell before them so my targets definitely get hit. And I know that's a wall, so I'm not going to enter right underneath it. Then I learned that these sellers who, have big, huge orders, they can cancel those orders. They're not set in stone. They can cancel them. So the market makers know what we can see. They know the tools we have. So what they will do is they will further manipulate by putting orders in that they don't plan to fill just to manipulate us. And then they'll remove them, they'll put them on, they'll remove them, put them on. But I guarantee it though. Yeah, right here. Lunar Beach just said it perfectly. Hey, what's up, Lunar? Bookmap is notorious for spoofing. Spoofing means faking. So kind of like your ex, how she was real nice at first, and then you realize she was crazy. Well, same thing. Bookmap is, in my opinion, just like that. So they'll show you one thing and then do another. So just kind of give you a heads up on that. Very important. But if you do look at Bookmap, you'll see these are levels that they have on their thing. And all it is support resistance. Everybody sold here. This is a pivot. So when the price action comes up to this area, guess what? They're going to be selling again, because this is an area where it got rejected before. Why would you want to hold it when you can sell it at this area? Same thing here. Same thing here. It just depends on your, are you selling a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here? Are you selling all of it here? So just kind of give you a heads up. Let's see here. Can you explain a bit? Okay, so we did that. Okay. Brackish says IOTX. Okay. What exchange? I don't know what exchange. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. All right. So here we go. This is on the daily time frame. This is a Bitcoin Cash. And once again, guys, we do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over Bitcoin, we go over your coins. We let you know if it's advisable to enter the trades, to wait, where to set alerts, where to do your targets, where to do your stop loss. We go over the entire thought process of entering a trade. If you're brand new, definitely ask questions. There are no dumb questions. There's either questions we've had before or haven't thought of. So please, there are no dumb questions. I love questions, guys. All right, here we go. Daily time frame. We have our levels here already. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. We need to wait 36 minutes. We need to wait 36 minutes for this candle to close. Now, if this candle closes, now, see what I'm doing, guys? I'm doing it without even realizing it. I'm actually showing you when to enter. I don't say buy the breakout. I don't say buy the retest. I don't say none of that. That is very blanketed information to where if you were to buy the breakout and it goes, great. But if you buy the breakout, let's say right now, you buy right now, and then the price comes down, and then it does this. And then now you're upset because, well, you bought the breakout, the mentor told you, the guy on YouTube told you, but they didn't tell you how to buy the breakout. My definition of buying the breakout, the candle must close. But what time frame? You see that? I'm digging into the questions that everybody has. But all these mentors, all these people on YouTube, they don't give you specifics. Because now, why would you enter on the 15-minute time frame candle close? No, you have to wait for the hour or 4-hour or 8-hour, 6-hour, 7 hours and 32 minutes. They will change their thought process depending on what happened, past tense, not what's happening, present tense. I teach in the present. All these other mentors, they teach what already happened, because now it makes them look good. Oh yeah, definitely. I'd enter right now because of, and they're looking for reasons, because of X, Y, and Z. And look, it went up 40%, as opposed to doing what they teach, because they do very blanket statements. So here, what I would do is I would wait 34 minutes. But Joe, it could keep on going up. So who cares? Let it go up. But Joe, I'm going to miss out on so many gains. What you're doing is you're protecting your money. You're protecting your assets. You're protecting your bank. Because let's say, we were doing, coming down. So when do you enter? 34 minutes need to pass. The 4-hour, listen to the clues I'm giving you guys. Listen to the clues. The 4-hour candle must close above 401.8. If the 4-hour candle does not close above this number I just mentioned, don't enter. Because what it's doing, it's showing you that it's losing its momentum. For me, I trade based off of momentum. I trade also off of trends. Right now, this is showing that it's losing its strength, it's losing its momentum. More than likely, it's going to come down to maybe here before it finds support. Notice everything I'm doing. That's another thing too. Be a detective. There's so many people that are not detectives. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you, but when I was young, my mom would take me to the dentist and there was a book. The book had a picture of the same thing, but instead of the boy having a blue shirt, he had a red shirt. Instead of the dog having a purple collar, he had a red collar. Instead of the house being with a door that was green, it had a double door that was red. So you had to identify the differences. And I love that game. I would look forward to it when I go to the dentist. Now, when I'm showing people certain things, for example, there was a video I was doing and I was saying, I really don't like teaching this, but I'm actually teaching it. And it's like, oh, well, can you talk more about the actual indicator? I was like, I've literally been talking about the indicator for the last 20 minutes. But because I didn't say, this is very important, the indicator, you need this, this, and this. Because I didn't say that, and I was just talking about the indicator, what it does, how it works, etc., it wasn't like registry. So it's like, no. Like everything I just said is the clues. So please, guys, be detectives. All right, Coinbase, there we go. Brackish, appreciate you, man. All right, so this is what might happen. Let's see here. So if we did enter this, because right now, this is actually a zone. Whenever I have my levels close together, that is a zone. And we went over what a zone was. So let's see if we can catch this. Don't think I'm gonna be able to catch it. Perfect. Perfecto mundo. Joe, it's going. Let it go. Let it go. Don't let FOMO take over your thinking process. If you do, you're going to become an emotional trader. An emotional trader is the worst type of trader. I take money from emotional traders all day. So do not become an emotional trader. Be a logical trader. Think about what's happening. Now, what I would do is I would actually set an alert above these candle body closes, because all throughout the chart, there's nothing but support resistance. This is our next level of resistance. So I would set an alert here. More than likely, if the price action continues going up, our alert may hit probably the next, 10 minutes? So let's go here. And that's because everybody right now is FOMOing. Everybody's FOMOing. And it's okay, let them FOMO. Because more than likely what might happen, price may come up. We get alerted. Let's say our candle hasn't closed yet. Now the candle closes and it's way up here. What is that move? Is that 5%? Is that 20%? 15%? So that's telling me that more than likely, we have an extremely high possibility that it's going to come back at least 50%, which would be right here. So this would be a really nice one that the price action, if you wanted to, me personally, I wouldn't, but if you wanted to, you could put in your 50% here, the candle closes, but you have an extreme, I want to say at least a 95% chance that it may come down to this area right around 50% and then come up. So for me personally, I would wait. And there's times where I miss trades, but I'm reducing my risk of entering a trade and it coming down right away. And then who knows, is it going to come back up, or do people just pump this coin to get out of it to get into another one? That's another thing you have to think of too. So what I personally would do is I just watch it, maybe put a third in, maybe a quarter. So if I was doing $100, I do $25 just in case it goes to the moon. At least I got some of the trip. But the odds of that happening are very, very low, especially in this current market and with what Bitcoin is doing. Could it change like in the next 10 seconds? Yeah, definitely. Now, if the price does come down, or rather when the price comes down, once it starts coming up, maybe 2 or 3 candles on the 4-hour time frame, then as long as it's showing support here, then I can enter. I just wait. And then I'll add to my entry once it breaks its previous high I'll add to my entry. Now, this is how we're trading right now during this current market. When the market changes, you know, we will definitely be buying right here. But Joe, that's FOMOing. No, the whole entire crypto space will be FOMOing. So what we want to do is we want to get in and we want to get out. We don't want to be greedy. The price will go all the way. So here's the thing too, depending on the market, depends on how we trade. And I say this all the time, you know, we have to be fluid. We have to be like water. Whatever shape, whether it's a vase, a bowl, anything, we have to take that shape. So right now, would I enter if it goes crazy? No, definitely not. But when the bull market, full-fledged bull market is here and everything's just booming and man, it's going to get super crazy, we're getting in. Hey guys, enter now. I don't even care. It went up 45%. Enter now. All we want is our 20. That's it. Let's get our 20% in and out. Boom, done. And what if it keeps on going? That's fine. It's going to retrace. Once it retraces, we'll put a little bit of money in just in case it completely comes down. Put a little bit of money in. As it starts going up, crosses our level, we add to it because now it's more secure, and then we take our next 40, 80, 100 something percent. So just kind of give you a heads up. There's a bunch of different ways to trade, and we're gonna be doing that throughout the bull market. All right. Hey, we got Paperclip. We got Paperclip here. What's up, Paperclip? What's up, buddy? I think you misspelled boy, B-O-Y. It's B-O-Y. I think you misspelled that. Let's see here. Let's go to, so this is my thought process on this. I would wait. I'd set it out right here. And I do like this though, because what people are going to see is inverse head and shoulders. We're going to have a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. This is what they're looking at. And this is our neckline. So the measured move would be roughly around here, but we got to see. Paperclip. You're funny. You're funny. All right. So let's see here. Let's do IOTX. Let's do IOTX USD on Coinbase. Does anybody see it? Does anybody see it? Is it just me, or is a Brackish typing in the wrong thing again? Brackish, are you rugging me right now? Are you being a rugmeister? Maybe it's stocks. But it would be so nice if you said, Joe, this is a stock. Even though you do crypto, this is a stock. Nope. All right. Brackish is rugging us. No trades for you, Brackish. No trades for you. See, Brackish says it's IOTEX, Joe. IOTEX. It's a Coinbase chart. Okay. USD. USD. Okay. He wants a good price prediction. Well, it's going to zero, my friend. It is going to zero. Because I don't see Coinbase. Maybe I'm going too fast. Coinbase. Coinbase. Not only that, but I don't even see IOTEX. I don't see it. It's going to zero. If you're in that coin, it's a rug pull. It's a scam. It is a scam. Just for fun. We did this the other day. TE, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay. OMG. OMG. Been talking about this for like, I don't know, what, 20 minutes? And the last time too? I know IOTX. I don't know IOTEX. And nobody has mentioned it either. Joe, the name is IOTEX. The ticker is IOTX. Nobody mentioned it. Not even Brackish. I don't even know if I should do that for you, Brackish. Because I have literally wasted my community's time. When you knew that IOTX, the one that I'm familiar with, was the ticker of IOTEX. What do you say, guys? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Should we do it or not? Brackish is going to hate me, but it's okay, though, because he wasted y'all's time. Okay, brackish is driving. Okay, my bad. My bad. All right. So brackish, you have immunity. You have immunity. All right, so we will do this for brackish. We will do this for brackish. He is driving. Okay, so we're going to look at that. Let's see here. Let me see here. We got Dave P in the house. What's up, Dave P? So we're going to IOTX, the one that I'm familiar with, USD on Coinbase. Okay, it's come down quite a bit. Looks like it's about to bounce off of support on the 4-hour time frame. Looking at the daily time frame, we do see this. Oh man, if I was a pattern trader, I would be squinting my eyes really hard, tilting my head, blinking really fast, spinning around, and saying, oh, I see a head and shoulders. But since I don't trade patterns, what I see is, I see levels. And here is one level. We have a bunch of support right at 0.04045. A lot of really nice support on the daily time frame. Currently, it is above that level, so that is good. We have our newest level of support / resistance at 0.05241. And hopefully you like these numbers nice and big. I put these nice and big for y'all. So right now we're in this range. We're below the halfway point on the range. So let's go ahead and label that as well. Maybe this wick will do it. I would want it to be a little higher. So it's not actually the half, but we do have this little zone right there. Okay, so moving on, let us look at all the other levels that we can get off of the daily time frame. I do like doing this on the daily time frame, then going to the 4-hour just so we can see more of the price action, more of the ups and downs, Right now, it's meeting that resistance right at 0.047. It's starting to come down. Would I enter right now? No, I would not enter now. Why? It's under resistance. Don't do it. At least not right now anyway. You don't want to do it. Let's see here. We have a trend line. So we have this right here and this right here. So here's our trend line. It is above our trend line, which is good. And then we also have this one. We also have this area right here. So we got this. That's ugly. I would need more touches. So do not do trend lines like this. See how I did this one? A touch, a touch, a touch. On the bottom, there's 3 touches, at least, minimum. Here we have 2 touches, but we have a touch here, then nothing, and a touch. You don't want to do that, guys. Don't be that guy. So here, we can do this, I guess. Let me take this off. Okay, this one looks really good. So you want touches. You really do. So we have one touch on top, another wick, another almost wick, candle body and wick, candle wick, body, body, body. See how that goes? So this is our trend line. Now, for this, I would expect it to bounce off of this level at 0.0432. That's what I expect it to bounce off of. And I'm trying to see if there's like any kind of like major weaknesses to where I think it's going to come down further. And I really don't see that. So for IOTX, price, came down, lower highs, lower lows, changed the trend. And this is why these trend lines are very important. It changed the trend. See how it's down here? And then now it started going sideways. You don't want to buy the breakout of the trend because we have this level, which on the daily showed that this was our major level of resistance. You want to buy the break of the most recent high or this level or this level. And here it came up. I want y'all to really take this in. This level right here was on the daily time frame. This right here is on the 4-hour time frame. And I'm not even looking on this side. I'm looking right here. So let's change this color to a purple. Hopefully y'all can, no, you can't see that. To orange, okay. So I want you to see this. Now, if you would have bought this breakout of this trend line, right now you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that on this, in this market right now. You don't want to buy the breakout of a trend line. You want to buy the break of a higher high. Because what you're doing is you're trading the trend. That's what you're doing. You're even though it broke the trend line, it can still go sideways and get rejected here and come down. We saw this with big time. You know, the other one that we have a perfect example of. And then now it's getting rejected. And now you're in this coin for way longer than you want to be. Way longer than you want to be. Or what you could do is, you know, this is the level right here. And you know this is our other level. So what you could do is you can set your alert. Now, granted, I am not doing what most mentors do. The woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Yes, I said woulda twice. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. I'm not saying, oh, you would have done this and you could have done this and you should have. No, this is what I teach. This is my method of entering trades. So what I'm doing is I'm showing you the process and then, of course, showing you the result real quick. But the reason we do this is to reduce our risk. Now, do we enter trades and then it comes down and gets stopped out? Yeah, definitely. Not all the time, though. We win way more than we lose. But just know that losing is part of the game. Very important. If you get into a group, oh, you know, we're 99.98%, you know, accurate. Ooh, I don't know about that. Because we're trading against people. People are spontaneous. People are emotional. So, going back to this. Here, we would have more than likely, because this level's right here, I would have sent an alert here. Same rules. Send an alert here. Then when my alert goes off, the 4-hour candle must close above this level. Sure enough, we got alerted here. And then we look at it. We're like, oh, man, this is perfect. It came up to our level of resistance, got rejected, came down, beautiful support. This is our daily support. Beautiful support off our daily. Came up, broke through our level, and now we got alerted. Bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. Where are my bingo bangos? Bingo and a bango. That's what I'm talking about. Bingo and a bango. So this is how we trade. This is how we reduce our risk and increase our profits. Now, back to this. Now, this is the strength. This is the whole reason I'm talking about this is the strength. So it started coming up here, came up, and now people are taking profit. Nothing wrong with taking profit. They are doing exactly what you want to do. They are taking profit. It broke below this trend line, came down, broke below this support, came down, started fighting. Now it started fighting. Now we have, J. Now we have this level of support. So it came down, okay, bouncing off of it, nice. Broke below it, not nice. Found another area of support, came up to the same area. Do y'all see that, guys? This is why I love support resistance. Came up to the same area, came down. Now it's making a higher low, which is bullish. Broke above this level, broke above the next level. Couldn't do it though. It needed to gain strength, to show momentum. It needed to break up, and it's fine if it would have got rejected here, but for it to bounce here. This is our daily support. It couldn't do it. It couldn't do it. So now it came down and it broke this level of support. So I do think that it's going to come down here to 0.0432. Bounce. It has to bounce. If it doesn't bounce, our next area we're looking at is 0.04045. This level down here. If it doesn't bounce here, if it does not, man, forget it. more than likely the whole market's tanking. You know, just set an alert and just wait. You know, enter shorts, or maybe enter this one on a short. But those are our options. You know, and what we have to do is we have to wait for the data to present itself. We have to wait to see what's going to happen. Will the price go up? If so, we have our alert. Will the price go down? If so, we have our alert as well. That way we know when to enter. For example, for this right here, I would set my alert above, you know, these wicks, not all of them, because then you keep on going up and up and up. So I would set my alert about right here. And this is so that if it goes up, I get alerted. 4-hour candle must close, you guessed it, above 0.047. If it closes underneath, I'm not buying. Now, granted, all this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. That is the banner that's going on the bottom, right over here. This banner says, not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet. A guy on the internet who knows how to trade. Not only that, but shares my thought process with you. So extremely important. I will never give you financial advice because, well, I have $14 in the bank. Never take advice from somebody who has $14 in the bank. Oh, speaking about that, man, I had somebody else ask me for money. So one of my buddies, story time. Joe, you were doing so good. I know. Story time. One of my buddies, about 3 weeks ago, hard times. He's like, Joe, and everybody always asks me for money. I really don't like it. But anyway, guy asked me, Joe, can you help me out? Like, yeah, man. He goes, I'll pay you back next week, you know, on my mom, on my mom and they passed away in COVID. You know, on my mom's life, on my sister's life, you know, on my mom and sister, I'll pay you back next week. I'll pay you back next week. I was like, all right, you know, how much you need? He tells me, all right, cool. Send it to him. 5 minutes. Boom, done. Oh, thank you, Joe. I got you. Well, the following week, of course, he didn't. And whenever I loan out money, I never consider it a loan. I always consider it as me giving it to him because I never want to like depend on it. And then sure enough, he didn't message me. And then I didn't message him. I didn't say, hey, what's up? Or how you doing? Or nothing like that. I did whatever. And then the middle of that week, he messaged me. He's like, hey, bro, you know, sorry, I got really busy. This and that, blah, blah. I'll be giving it to you, you know, this Saturday, which is a week later. Yeah, man, that's cool. Whatever. And sure enough, that was a week and a half ago now, or a week ago. And then just yesterday, somebody else asked me for money. Joe, I'm in a bind, this and that, blah, blah. I was like, oh, man. Like, all right. I hate doing it. Like, I really, because I know I'm not going to see that money. Especially for the last one, because the last one, you know, I help them out from time to time. But like, when just not wanting to open the messages. That's what I hate. Like, nobody messaged me. Nobody messaged me. Except when they say, hey, Joe, I hate to ask you, but can I, blah, blah. So, yeah. Anyway, story of my life. Story of my life. Let's see here. Let's see. Paperclip says, no, but IOTX is the leader of DPEN on Coinbase. Oh, really? Did not know that. Very, very good, interesting information. Burger says, I'm driving. Sorry. Hey, no problem. No problem. Jono, what's up, Jono? Happy you're here, brother. Happy you're here. Nader says, I checked bookmark. You were correct about resistance and support levels. Good job, buddy. I'm not one to say I told you so, but I thought, and I won't say I told you so, but I thought the exact same thing. Oh man, bookmap. So everybody, look what Nader just said. I gave information in reference to bookmap without even knowing what the bookmap for Bitcoin Cash looked like. And I said on the daily time frames, these are the levels that they're going to have. Granted, I'm showing the 4-hour. And right now, Nader just verified it. It's like, yep, spot on. I was thinking this, like all these tips and tricks, when I first started, this is what I was, man, I wanted to get ahead of everybody. I wanted to break the code. I wanted to, you know, the book map. Oh, it tells you the buys and sells, man. I was liquidity, the whole nine. I wanted to break the system, crack the code. You can't, because the one who wrote the code are the market makers. The market makers have it to where we will lose. Now, if you learn how to trade like them or how they are doing stuff, then you can get little bits and pieces. You get little crumbs until you know, make more, I guess. Anyway, let's see here. Yes, book map. Okay, very good. Let's see here. Anything else, guys? Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Before we wrap it up, though, I would love to see a 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat. I want to see who's here. And when it comes to this stuff, guys, alerts are going to save your butt. Alerts are going to save your butt. That way you're not constantly just looking at these. And I love it. The only thing I don't like about alerts is when I get so many, like I literally get anxiety. Literally. Because I'll hear ding, 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 ding. It's like, oh man. So I'm looking at the chart, ding, 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 ding. I'm looking at the next chart, looking at the next chart. Like, they're ready, but which one's more ready? Ding, 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 ding. 15, 25. Like, oh my God. So now, out of those, let's just say 40, out of those 40, I'm having to, okay, this one looks good. This one, I can wait a little bit. This one looks good. Okay. So out of those 40, I'll get 15 that I flag. And then I'll look at those 15. It's like, man, which one looks better? This one looks good. This one looks good. And, oh, this one looks really good. So I'll put that a different color flag. Oh, man, this one looks really good too. Put that one different color flag. I'm going like, man, this one, man, which one? Out of these next 10, like, which one am I going to, I'll pick this one. So now I have 5 to choose from. Now those 5 to choose from, or maybe even 7. So out of those 7 to choose from, I can only pick 3. It's like, man, which one is more ready? And then ding, 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 ding. Oh my gosh. I'll look at those real quick. Oh no, these are still really good. I look at those and I'm like, all right, so out of these 7, I think these are going to bang. So then I'll post those 3. And that's my max. My max per day is 3 right now. It may go to 5 in the bull market. Hopefully not more than 5. Because when I post results, I want you to be a part of it. And we don't have to get, 800% banger. We don't. Not if it means that I have to post 20 charts a day. Because the odds of you getting to that 800% banger reduce tremendously because I'm posting so many charts. Now, if I post 3 charts a day and we get a 80% banger or 120% banger, you have a much higher likelihood of being in that trade because we post so few. So I'll give you a heads up. All right. So only have 5 people waiting here. Only have 5 people. Boring. Boring. All right. Let's see here. So special shout out to Peter. Peter, you're my favorite. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You are my favorite. Thank you for showing up every single day. Everybody who I'm about to say right now, thank you for showing up every single day. You truly are the reason why I do this every single day. And I love questions, guys. I love questions. On tomorrow's show, if you have any questions, indicators, anything, there are no dumb questions. There are none. Believe me, I have questions that to me, I thought they were dumb. But I realized that so many others had that same question. All right. Let's see. Who else is my favorite? We got Crypto Candy. Dude's a beast. Dude is he's a beast. Appreciate you, Crypto Candy. Everything that you do, man. From the trading group to showing your support to going to work and, turning on the live stream just so you can smash the like and comment. Dude, you really do help out, spreading the word. So thank you, my friend. We got Jono in the house. Jono, thank you so much. Jono really has, man, if I could give an award for the most engagement, Jono would be the winner. Now, I get a lot of other people that do a lot of engagement, but Jono puts everybody to shame. Thank you, Jono. That really, like that right there, my goal is to help people not get bamboozled. That's my goal. And whenever y'all share my content, whenever you like my posts, whenever you leave comments, like all that, it helps. It's like saving somebody from disaster. And Jono, special thank you to you, my friend. Thank you. We got Dylan in the house. Thank you, Dylan, for being here. You know, you came with us, you joined our group just a little bit ago. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing on YouTube. I hope what you're enjoying and seeing just in general. I hope this gives you a different thought process as opposed to what you were learning from either other places or other YouTube people. I just want to say that you are in the right hands. Like, I truly do care about everybody's money. I'm not in it just to post a bunch of random charts so that I can get some results so that I can post those and look good. Like, I really treat your money like my money. And I want to be as careful as possible, reducing the risk while increasing our profit, and also reducing the time that we're in a trade. I don't like being in a trade more than 3 days. I really don't. 5 days, I want to be in, I want to be out. 3 days, I want to hit our targets. Now, does that happen all the time? No. Does it happen sometimes? Yeah, definitely. It just depends on the market. Now, if we post a trade, sometimes we might have to hold it for a week before we get all our targets, or before we get stopped out because we're moving up our stop loss. I don't want to hold it more than a week. I really don't. I want to get in and out of trades. I want to make 30%, 50%, 80%. But right now, it's just what the market's giving us. And of course, I can never say this one, but it is, I just call you Mr. S. So Mr. S, I do appreciate you greatly. Appreciate all the love and support that y'all give on a daily basis. We do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will see you tomorrow. Do this all over again. And just want to thank you guys. Thank you for trusting in me. That's the biggest thing. Like, I don't have riches. I don't have cars. I don't have houses. All I have is my name. That's it. And for y'all to be here, I just want to say thank you. Bottom of my heart. All right. 3, 2, 1. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition. We will see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, you don't always have to be in a trade, but when you are, let's make this money. Take care. Uh-oh. What happened? What's going on here? Looks like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube. Quit YouTube? Pillow talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl, pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably pushing 50? Just face it. How rude. You a shade trader. Just face it. You a shade trader. Just face it. You a shade trader. Just face it. Obsessed with others' lives. Why you need the spotlight, wasting my time? Hey, who's this clown? Still trying to figure it out. I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube. Quit YouTube? Pillow talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl, pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably lit. That's a basement, just face it. You a shade trader, just face it. You a shade trader, just face it. You a shade trader, just face it. Well, that was rude. That was so rude. Get out of here, clown. All right, guys, that's it for me. I do thank you so much. We're going to listen to some music for about 10 seconds and then continue our day. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow. Maestro, play some music.